All right, the last point I want to bring up is my ability to make amends with relationships. I think it's very clearly public knowledge that Internet, Abigail, and I were not on the best of terms when it came to the merge. I was actively low-key spewing rhetoric towards anyone that would listen about how Internet was playing the game at the swap. I think Internet and I did have a conversation about this once they made it to the merge. But really the thing that I want to bring up is, despite us literally getting into a full-on argument when they got eliminated, and despite us being at each other's throats, I was still the person that was approached by Internet to make the switch onto Heidi, both the final 8 and the final 7 rounds. And I feel like that just is a testament to how I can play the game. It's a testament to how impactful I can be when it comes to relationships and my positioning when it came to people needing me. And I think that also is exemplified with my relationship with Abigail, where Abigail and I had I'd argue like a negative 10 billion relationship where we barely talk strategy with each other. We only lied to each other from the final 14 to final 9 pretty much. But then touchy subjects hits, and we both pretty much get the brunt of all the hateful questions. And so I approached Abigail and was like, hey, that was a pretty rough, touchy subjects. And, I don't know about you, but I don't like the feeling that people just see us as dead weight pretty much, that we don't want to take far into the game, or take into the game far, but only as a 0 vote finalist. And so at that point, we agreed that we were going to work with each other as far as possible, almost from enemies to lovers, but not actual lovers. And from there, it paid so many dividends. Abigail was the first person to tell me about the potential blindside on me at the Heidi boot, as that was going to be the split vote between Internet and myself. And on top of that, we're in the final 3 together, one where I knew that I would be safe at the final 6, 5, and potentially 4 rounds with Abigail by my side. And sure, the final 4 round, Abigail ultimately did vote for me, but also was in on a plan to give me fire in the event that I wanted fire. And so I feel like my relationship and making amends with people is another massive part of my game that I wanted to bring up.